Disclaimer. This video and all its contents are Ngozi's opinion and that of some people who contributed. We're all entitled to our opinions, so enjoy.
Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the Ngee Show. My name is Ngozi and I have with me here the amazing Paul.
Ukaonu.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, did you want me to say your last name?
Yeah, I prefer
Paul
Ukaonu.
Is it Ukaonu?
Hi.
How? Nonsense and ingredient.
That's
Who are they?
That's it.
I like people to do their own introduction, so I'm going to let you introduce yourself. So tell us who you are.
I'm a humble person, so I don't say much. So, anyways, my name is Paul Ukaonu. I am
He told
a
us
photographer.
The man. He don't want to say Ifendo in the middle.
Yeah.
I got no. Oh, he has a
No,
never mind. Go
Ifendo has to be there.
Okay.
Or if you want me to complete it, my name is Paul Ukaonu.
Oh my God.
I am a photographer. Yeah, let's use the word visual artist. It's better because it covers a lot.
He's a celebrity photographer.
And yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How's photography going?
It's going
You
well.
guys own the space right now.
Yeah.
You know, there was a time when you're planning your wedding, there were certain things that were more important. Now you're a photographer. Oh my goodness.
Well, so does 1 million people.
I mean, still. Still.
But, you know, for me, I've defined what I shoot. I don't shoot weddings. I don't shoot events. I don't do so. So people ask me like...
I'm sorry, are he too big for you?
Yeah, so some people are asking like...
Seriously?
So what exactly are you photographing?
So what are you shooting now? You're not shooting wedding and...
I'm an art photographer, so I do a lot of...
Oh, he cultured?
You know, very...
You're an art photographer.
There's a mixture of...
so you can shoot, you will shoot my... Can you do my portrait?
Yes, but in a way that, you know, you have to understand. Like, I'm not going to...
oh my God.
Hey, let me paint my face, let it be red.
Raw,
I'm very black,
real.
white, you know. Sometimes just let it
So
let
it's
it
going
go.
to cost me an arm and a leg, huh? Okay, fine, an arm and half a leg.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm not that...
Not too bad. The minimum I'll be able to walk.
You know, the government we're in, you
You have to balance yourself out. Thank you so much for being here, Paul.
yeah.
So today we're shooting on a rooftop, terrace, the weather is nice. So you will hear sights and sounds of Lagos. You know, Okadas, tankers, horn, but it's all part of being in Lagos.
Of course.
On today's episode, we're discussing parenting and technology. And I say parenting and technology because today, you know, when we were growing up, we were like, oh, it takes a village to raise a child.
Yeah.
Now, ain't nobody trying for you to get involved in their business raising their
Yeah.
child. You try to correct the child. Are you telling me how to raise my child? So, but I've realized that constantly the focus has been on technology a lot. How, oh, my child, YouTube, hey, don't let your child watch this, don't let your child watch this. Your father, I'm a mom. And even people who are not biologically, you know, parents, they are uncles and aunties, and there's a child in one person's life or the other.
True.
And the conversation is, I was listening to radio a few weeks ago, and there was a topic about a Russian boy who had committed suicide because he lost the video game.
Yeah.
And people were calling in about, oh my gosh, that the video game is the problem. Parents, technology. In my house, iPads are disabled. One said that his Wi-Fi does not allow Instagram. One said in their house, once you enter the house, WhatsApp will disable. I was like, so what do you think? Do you think that technology is a problem?
To be honest, I think it's a bit of a problem. But that doesn't mean we take it to the extreme. You know, these kids shouldn't do anything. They will definitely break out.
Yeah.
That's the truth. And that's the fear. Because no matter how you try to cage them, there's going to get to a time where, you know, they'll loosen up and then they'll become wild.
Exactly.
It will be like, you know, when a monkey enters, you know, a plantation filled with bananas, how crazy they go. Exactly. So you don't want that to happen.
No.
And, you know, so I try to blend these things in. So, for example, I don't want to expose my son to too much, but at the same time, he knows how to, you know, use an iPhone.
Yeah,
you know,
why.
Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
There's this one called Umizumi. Besides,
Umizumi.
I didn't grow up watching
No,
cartoons.
I
didn't like these things.
For them now, they are learning, their first learning is how to open a phone.
Yeah.
Because it's what they see. For us, maybe it was light bulb, on, off, on, off.
I'm telling you. But now they become very smart. And, you know, he's not even 3 yet, but he knows how to do a lot of things. You know, and to be honest,
So
I think he's learning.
censoring?
Yes, you know. I mean, I'm not trying to, you know, I think I'm trying, But then sometimes I just put MTV base and, you know, the young man just walks in there and, you know, people are dancing and I'm like, But bro, you know, I've got to watch my stuff, you know?
You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, but as much as possible, I think, you know, growing up, you know, to be honest, there's a lot of things that, you know, when we grew up, we started doing, and my parents shielded us from all these things. But what?
Ultimately what?
You know.
Let me ask you this.
So it's difficult.
Just sidebar. At what age will you let him have a phone?
You know, to be honest, right now, before I said 15.
Oh.
But now, now,
dear gosh.
you know, but now I don't know. I think 8.
Interesting.
I think when he's 8,
and
he
it's
should have
different
phone.
for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so for me, my take on it is that I think that technology is an enabler of what I think the real issues are. So when I heard all those people calling in about how, because the parents did not let the boy, the video games, I think that in our time it was a Walkman, it was a cassette player, it was TV, it was climbing tree, it was 1010. There was always something.
Will get you.
Yes, there's always something that will eventually get you addicted. And I think for us it's about curbing addictive natures and spreading, which is why maybe they liked us playing outside, but playing outside entirely too much got you involved in things that you shouldn't get involved in.
I agree with you.
A lot of us were playing outside, and some of us are playing outside, and these boys hanging with the wrong people. But after all, they're all outside. So it's about curbing it. So I wanted to just talk about 5 things that maybe we can share with people as far as coping. So we're talking
Let's
about
hear it.
Okay, number 1, let's build character. And when I say build character, it's things like make your bed, clear your dishes, accomplish basic tasks. We're talking about things we learned in secondary school, like further maths. I don't think I've used any of that in my life. But I think those things were building character. It was about patience. It was about studying to understand certain things. So what do you think about building character, but starting from a very young age?
That's very important. Let them tie their shoes. Let them do stuff. Because this thing that happened to my son, I mean, he didn't learn how to use... We're doing a lot of things for him. You know, hey, first boy, you know, this and that.
No, don't let him touch it.
When he got to school, they said his hands are not strong enough to do some certain things. And the moment we got him engaged, started eating by himself, I mean, in a short while, he started helping. And these are the little things. You know, and that's the thing we always, you know, live out. Those little things that they do, it actually develops the mind and everything.
The little things.
So you can't beat building character. It's very, very key, and you have to. It's very important.
So from the little things, people, you know, it's interesting that you said little things. Is that when we went to visit a friend one time, her daughter must have been like 7, and when they brought food for the kids, they brought plastic plates, and someone asked, "Why are they using plastic plates?" So please, kids, they'll break it. No. Let them start to learn that you shouldn't break a glass plate.
Simple.
Let them start. At 7, my son was using glass. Break it now first.
You will not see how far.
Do you understand?
But yeah, this was interesting. I mean, my son, I don't know why this thing happened. You know, a lot of people come and shout at us like, no, you can't do it. He's too small. He drinks with a glass cup.
Ooh.
And then he'll just take it and drink. And we realized something about the boy. He doesn't break anything. He doesn't break an iPhone without case, never drops from his hand.
Yes.
I don't know how he does it.
Wow.
But he's too careful. So what he does is, for example, the pillows are in the parlor, and then he'll bring them and line them up unconsciously, like, or his cars. He puts his cars, if the things don't balance, like on a straight line.
Okay,
then,
LCD, I
yeah,
like that.
Yeah, then there's something missing. Yeah,
Dang.
so there's something missing. And I just, one day I just look at this
It
bar
just
like,
feels like it needs to be organized.
yeah, I'm really,
Prepare
like,
for the second one. That will come and scatter things.
hope this will not be trouble for us.
No,
So, you know.
but then again, like you said, it's the little things.
Yeah.
Number 2, talk. People are always saying it. Talk, and talk again. I think our job as parents, as guardians, as uncles, as aunties, is to keep talking to these kids. And when we say talk, it's not talk on them or talk over them, but have conversations. A lot of people said, oh, kids are rude nowadays. When you're having a conversation, you just butt into the conversation. It's okay to come into a conversation politely. Not those days when we were younger, because of how they told you, don't talk. You don't tell your mom something, you not stand there. And be wiggling.
Or when you leave, you hit the dog.
Bam!
It's a message.
It's a message.
Telling them that.
I don't stood here so long, ain't nobody answer me, I'm gonna walk away. No! Keep it locked with me. This episode will continue next week.